welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, then welcome. Thank you all so much for being here and for all of your support. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to do an energy update on the person who is on your mind. How does the person who is on your mind view you right now? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so how does the person on your mind view you right now? Okay, group number 1. So right away, we start off with the Page of Pentacles here. So what came to me instantly when I saw this was like the word focused. Your person views you guys as being extremely focused right now on something other than them, basically. It's kind of like, you just see what's right in front of you, and it's like you have everything else that's going on or, in the world or whatever it is, kind of like blocked off right now. Like you have this laser like focus and determination on whatever it is that you are currently working on is like what's coming through. So some of you, this is job related. Others of you, you are students, okay, or both. You could be juggling both. There's the 2 of Pentacles there. It's just, there's definitely something like money related that has your focus right now. And they know this, okay? And it's kind of like, with them, it's like an out of sight, out of mind. Like they don't even feel like they cross your mind, even though like they do, like you're checking this out. But yeah, that's just like, that's what's going on in their mind though, with how they view this and you. Okay, next we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So really they feel like they're in the dark as far as like what's going on with you, what to make of you. They wonder like, do you even like think of them like they're thinking of you, I definitely see like a lack of communication with the 8 of Wands reversed, as well as the 2 of Swords reversed. But for me, the 2 of Swords reversed does signify though that you guys are going to come out of that though, okay? But yeah, so there's like a lot of like feeling like they feel like they're in the dark. They're not sure what to like make of you two right now. They're kind of vacillating, like, should I be the one to reach out or wait for you? Okay, like there's like that back and forth on the fence type feeling. But then we do end this with the Ace of Pentacles here. So ultimately it's kind of like showing that this person does have hope though, that like you two could start again or start period, okay? Like if this is somebody that you weren't involved with. All right, let's take a look further with my cards. So you guys, they definitely view you guys as hard workers, okay? You have really good work ethic, but you also like to play hard as well. So they like deem you guys as being like the full package. Like they think you guys are balanced, which is interesting because the 2 of Pentacles often signifies needing balance, but I feel like you guys are pretty balanced, okay? Or at least that's how they view you, okay? Like, maybe you spend a lot of time with work, or maybe not enough time, but like they view you as like, nah, this person has their priorities straight. Like they've put in the work, they put in the, they're very playful. In fact, I have 2 cards that came out like that. So, yeah, you guys, like when the time calls for it, you're like a go-getter, but you're also playful. So very goal-oriented, determined, passionate, fiery person, but also very chill, laid back, playful. Okay, you keep things fun. I feel like you guys are the type, like you would be somebody's work bestie for sure. Like you guys would make work feel fun and like people don't even feel like they're at work type feeling. But yeah, okay, so going further though, as far as like the feeling in the dark goes, yeah, because I have the Moon card reversed, which is all about, your innermost feelings, your thoughts, feelings, and it's reversed. So it's kind of like this person feels like you guys are in denial of how you actually feel about them. So they feel like, yeah, like, of course I don't know how you feel because you're not revealing anything because they think you're in denial of how you actually feel. Okay, next we have Aquarius. Okay, this is interesting because Aquarius actually flew out twice for you guys. So group 1, you'll have to let me know if you are actually an Aquarius, but either way, this is how you are viewed. So they see you guys as being like unique, quirky individuals. I feel like you have your own unique sense of style, your own like a different type of sense of humor, you know. And even look, like you might do something like completely different with your hair in particular is what's coming out. In fact, the hair card flew out, but I saw the word either way. Like, yeah, there's something about your hair that's also different and unique that this person really likes. Okay, like I feel like you have this different look and you just pull it off so well, clothes and hair wise in particular. Could even be makeup wise, but either way, it's kind of like, you know, this person likes it. They like your unique way of being, your unique sense of style. It's just like, you're very innovative. You're like always working on something, you know, whatever intrigues you, whatever it is in the moment that intrigues you. So this might not even be necessarily job-wise, but it could be like hobby-wise. Okay, I feel like you guys dabble in a few things. Okay, so you'll know what it is. It's got a lot of your attention. Although, okay, going back to this though, this is about building yourself and your life up. So I do feel like there is a part though of this that's got your attention that is financially related. Okay. We also have my princess or prince card. Okay, so they do feel like, you know, it's kind of like you guys know, like you are amazing and you deserve the best and you won't settle for less. Okay, they pick up on that. They also feel like you guys, you know, they have this like coming home feeling with you, like a soul recognition, kind of like you two have known each other your whole lives. So I feel like no matter what happens, that's like why this person always feels connected to you. Okay, this is interesting. I actually didn't realize these both flew out. Okay, this represents like this person is definitely crushing on you, but you are also definitely crushing on them. So there's like this definite mutual exchange of energy going on, whether you both realize it or not. So I feel like you're both kind of mirroring back that you, for some reason, and it could be lack of communication and action, that you both doubt that. That's interesting, but it's coming through. And to even take that a step further, okay, they say you make them want to be a better person. You guys could also be seeing 222 a lot, okay, or just repetitive numbers a lot. And nobody else makes me feel this way. Okay, I'm spilling the tea on them, okay? Like that is definitely what's coming through. Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to see like what currently they would most likely say to you in regards to how they view you. Okay, so we have a 1 wand. Okay, so this person is highly physically attracted to you. I definitely feel like it's more though, okay, with the soul recognition, you make them want to be a better person. They don't feel this way with anybody else and that whole full package vibe. But they're definitely physically attracted. They say you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Interesting. And then we have words do hurt. So this is a general reading, but for some of you, you did get into it with this person and they are like, yeah, you know, like you hurt me more than you probably realize. But then they also say you are right. So they're also acknowledging that, you know, there is a part where you were also right, even if you hurt them. And then they say, I never imagined so much perfection. So regardless, you know, feeling hurt and getting into it with you, they view you guys highly, okay? Like I said, like that soul recognition, the full package. Then they say, I'm ready. So, okay, that goes back with that Ace of Pentacles, okay? Like them feeling like, yeah, they want to take a leap of faith with you. But then we end this with maybe. So that tells me, again, this person is definitely on the fence in regards to you. And I feel like it depends on if you reciprocate. Like, do you feel the same way? If not, then they're going to be like, okay, never mind. And then like I pulled a card of mine that is a really good recap of both of your energy dynamic of what's currently going on. And it's my Earth card that says they feel a very deep connection with you. And that's why they can't let you go. One of you could possibly be with somebody else, but I don't get that as far as you two go. Could be, it's a general reading. That message isn't meant for you though. Okay, they are on the fence and really weighing this. So yeah, that's what I said earlier. They know they have a decision to make. Their feelings are currently on the low. They dream of a passionate reunion with you, but they're being kind of petty and they're mirroring you. Like if they get a lack of, you know, like they don't hear from you, or, you know, depending on how you text, if you two do talk, they're kind of mirroring that energy back, even if it doesn't represent how they actually feel. Yeah, they feel like there's no signs from you that you're interested, so you're not going to get any from them. And a part of them really doesn't want to get hurt again. But despite all that, okay, this person definitely has feelings for you. They feel like you are just like a dream come true, and they do feel like they're ready. But it, again, depends on, do you feel the same way or not? Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so how does the person on your mind view you? Okay, group number 2. So right away we start off with the 8 of Swords here. Okay, so what I get from this card is always kind of like mixed messages. Like I definitely feel like your person is attracted to you, but they definitely feel like you guys are holding back from them currently. Okay, but I feel like they're kind of doing the same thing. Kind of like got that feeling of like both of you wanting to kind of embrace each other, but like holding back is what I'm getting. Okay, and it's just got like this feeling of like keeping things on the low right now. Okay, okay, it's coming through to me clear that like one of you is definitely involved with somebody. Okay, I want to lean towards this is actually them, even though this was supposed to represent you. For some of you, that is going to be reversed and it's going to be you. But yeah, there's definitely somebody is already involved with somebody, but like there's this connection with you and them regardless. Okay. And if this isn't your scenario, then feel free to choose another pile because it's definitely coming through strong. Okay, but we have like this new turn of energy, especially with the 7 of Wands and Death here, okay? Like something has shifted with you and like they sense this change, okay? And it's kind of like you're like, I just see you like kind of just walking past them briskly and like not even acknowledging their presence, okay? Like just kind of like I'm doing me and I'm doing what's right for me right now. And, you know, kind of like, boy, bye, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of got that kind of energy to it. So, even if this is a girl you're wondering about, okay, it's just an expression. But, like, yeah, so there's definitely, like, you guys went from coming across as, like, these sweet, bubbly people to, like, all of a sudden there's, like, this new fierceness about you. Okay, like, you're still sweet. But, you know, it's just kind of like you're like, like, I got stuff to do, you know, and I'm not wasting my time. If you want me, you know where to find me. I'm doing my thing. Okay, I just see you, like, kind of blazing down this path and really kind of, like, focused. It's interesting. That came through somewhat in the first group, too, but kind of a different feel to it. But there's a lot of focused energy right now. Like, yes, obviously, you guys who click on this video are wondering about your love life, but there's just a lot of things going on, or something in particular that's got a lot of people's attention is what I'm seeing. And it's kind of like your people know that, even if they don't know what it is. But, yeah, so like as far as what to make of you goes, they're not sure right now. Like one minute they feel like, oh, like I kind of got you figured out, or like a read on you, and then the next minute it's like you flip a switch and you just start acting different and fierce, and this person's like, oh wow, yeah, I don't know what to make of you. Okay, so they kind of see you as being mysterious in that way. Like one minute they think they know what you're about and how you are, and then the next minute you do something completely different that throws them. Good, you guys are keeping them on their toes. But at the same time, we have a Hangman reversed. So that kind of tells me that there's still kind of a part of you that's still connected to them, regardless of the lack of communication, or I almost want to say strange communication between you two. Like, I feel like it's kind of offbeat right now. Like, neither one of you quite knows what to make of it when you are communicating, as well as like the lack of action. They still energetically know that you're connected though. Okay. So on some level. Okay, let's take a look further with the other cards. All right. All right, so we have... All right. So overall, this person definitely views you guys highly, okay? Like, dare I say they kind of even put you on a pedestal, okay? Like, some of you are actually in the spotlight, and others of you, I feel like it's the way you show up in life. You just shine, you know. I feel like people look up to you guys, okay? So you guys could be, like, actually seen as a role model, depending on, like, what you do for a living or, you know, what you post even. I'm just seeing, like, fans and followers, as I've said before, okay, when I see this card. But I'm actually getting, this is interesting, for some of you, your person is also either in the spotlight or people look up to them as well, okay? Like, you both are kind of in this position where it's kind of like it matters what you say and do as far as, like, having an impression on others goes. So that's interesting. But yeah, either way though, they view you guys highly, like the full package, like their dream girl or guy is what I'm seeing with this. But at the same time that I see that, no, we'll take that a step further before I go into the other part. Okay, for some of you, okay, I'm seeing a definite glow up. Like, I feel like something has changed, and for a lot of you, I feel like you're dressing different. It's really getting your person's attention. In fact, this kind of makes me want to do a video on what your person loves about you. So yeah, all in all, group 2, you guys are coming across as these classy baddies right now, okay? That's what I'm seeing. They love, like, your sense of humor too. I feel like you guys kind of like turn like serious situations, like you have this like witty like retort or like response, and like it just makes the moment fun. I feel like it's kind of like you have a gift with like just naturally being funny, even when you're not, especially when you're not trying, I feel. It's interesting. Okay, so what else do we have? So they also see you, okay, this is an interesting combination. They see you guys as being kind of like Pisces and Sagittarius. And what come to me about that is it's like you definitely have this like artistic side to you that's deep and intuitive and imaginative and creative. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like, even if they don't know, like you guys dabble in creative stuff, it's like they can tell somehow, okay? It could have to do with your look. Could have to do with what you talk about, what you post about, okay? It's going to be different for all of you. And then we have a Sagittarius. So there's a definite mix of water and fire with this group where, you know, it's kind of like you have this adventurous, free spirit side to you as well that's also philosophical, okay? So yeah, I just feel like you're definitely more of a free spirit than your person is, I feel. So it's kind of like you bring that adventurous, spontaneous side of them. Like you bring it out of them, okay? And I feel like it could be even with your humor, like getting them to laugh in the moment. I feel like it takes them out of their serious role, or like they play this role, I feel, where they feel like they have to be serious. You take them out of that. You guys are like a vacation to this person. Okay, so for some of you, you actually might have gotten into it with this person, or if that's not the case, this represents like your new fierceness that you've got going on, okay? Yeah. But at the same time, okay, we have Leo reversed. So although I feel like often you guys do show up like a Leo, like I said, like very like in the spotlight, a lot of people look up to you, just somebody who's very lively and passionate. It's kind of like they feel like right now you're keeping that on the low, like that side of you. So whereas maybe before you were all like, I don't know, you're just being more low-key right now, you know, just kind of doing your own thing without being very vocal about it, you know, making moves in the silence is what I'm seeing with that. So again, they feel kind of like you're a mystery because they can't quite get a read on you now. I feel like that drives them crazy. All right. They love your guys' eyes, and you have like this like model like stare to you, okay? And I just feel like, it drives them crazy. Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to get a look further into what your person would say in regards to how they view you right now. Okay, so they say, I want a fresh start with you. Okay, so then we have definitely. So they sound sure, regardless of, the lack of communication or strange communication. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Okay, so yeah, they definitely don't know like where you're at currently. Like that's them feeling like in the dark, especially with the shift that's occurred. They say, I have so much desire for you. And then they also say, I'm terrified. Okay. So I feel like that's something that's currently going on in their life. Okay. And it could be this third party situation. Then they say, now is not the time. So at the same time that this person is coming at you with this definite sure energy that yes, they want a fresh start with you. Okay. Definitely. And they have so much desire for you. It's like they're saying, but if I do this, I'm going to rock the boat. I'm terrified. Okay. Nines in particular represent like an end of a cycle. Okay. So they'd be closing the door on a huge part of their life. And so they say, now is not the time. So I see where you guys like are getting this back and forth, like energy. You're not sure what to do. So now it's like this fierceness is coming through and you're like, I'm not wasting my time. Like, you know where I am, and you're just off doing your thing, and rightfully so. But yeah, that's like, this is where this person is at right now. It's like, I want you, but, and then currently, I can't do anything about it, or I won't do anything about it right now. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so how does the person who is on your mind view you? Okay, group number 3. So right away, we have a lot of like back and forth energy going on. And in fact, I have the most cards flew out for you guys. So this is an interesting dynamic that's coming through. So we start off with the Hierophant. So this guy's just like, his face is totally lit up, like he's smiling, laughing, it's just full of joy, basically. So initially, I feel like your person views you guys like you're just kind of like living life, okay? Like, even if you don't feel like it, like they just see you guys being lit up and like happy, like all this happiness just pouring through you. And it could literally be whenever this person is able to see you, or, if you're on social media, like whatever it is that you post, like it just makes you look like you're living life, to the fullest and are happy. So yeah, that is initially how you guys come across. But then we have, the Six of Swords reversed. So it's kind of like they feel like you guys aren't totally over something or someone. Okay, so there's just kind of like this interesting 1 minute, it looks like you're fully like moving forward expansively and happy. And then the next minute, something's got you to where you're not completely like, again, embracing like that happiness and moving forward. So this is interesting. Definite back and forthness is how they view you. But then either way, it's like you come out of that Six of Swords reversed as the Queen of Swords here, and just kind of like you're wanting alone time, wanting to be alone, wanting to process, wanting to understand something is like what's coming through. So it's a very independent vibe. It's a very like, I need time to myself, okay, to truly be like that happy person and really live the life that they view. It's kind of like that post, like, I hope your life is as amazing as it appears on social media. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, you guys, you're into self-realization if you're into these videos. So it's like, you're aware, like, of, being your elevated version of you, So it's kind of like you're doing you right now. They know that. But at the same time that you like want time alone, it's kind of like you're going to even come out of that with the Four of Pentacles reversed. And it is like you're going to start to open your heart towards them again. It's like that's what's coming through. But then we have the Knight of Swords. So it's like each time you guys have like these breakthroughs, it's like all of a sudden, it's like you're in it again. Like you're in that place where it's kind of like you're healing and dealing and don't want to communicate with others, you know? So yeah, like I'm saying, like, and maybe you guys are in communication right now, so they kind of know this about you. Like, one minute you guys are like talking and things are flowing and they feel hopeful and joyful themselves, and then the next minute it's kind of like something comes up for you and it's kind of like you gotta step back, do what's right for you. Is like the feeling that's coming through to heal and finally like become that expansive you. Because then we have the Knight of Cups right after. So, you know, it's like, I do see you two, like, I do feel like they feel like you want them, okay? It's just kind of like they know you have stuff to go through until, like, the dominant way that you are being is able to really, you know, be in something. And then they see with the Eight of Pentacles that, yeah, you know, you're the type that if something means anything to you, you're going to like put in the work to make it work. And, you know, you're a very thorough person is what I'm seeing. So whoever's watching group 4, you definitely come across kind of like an earth sign, okay? Whether you are one or not. Getting earth vibes. Okay, then let's take a look at my cards to take a look further. Okay, so we have a few things coming through. So with my love, okay, they do view you guys like you're theirs and they're yours, whether you guys are in communication or not, together or not. That's just like, there's like this invisible energetic thread that connects you guys and they feel that. Okay, so with Just Smile, I feel like if this is somebody you guys were definitely involved with, you know, to any capacity, I feel like they love to reminisce and think about like all the memories you guys have as being like their happiest moments in life. Okay, so even if this is a new connection, I'm kind of getting the same feeling, like any interaction or communication with you just makes them smile. Like I see them coming across like the guy on the Hierophant card now. Okay, so we definitely have my wedding card come out. So I feel like, you know, this person definitely views you guys like who they would want to marry. Like, yeah, you fit their ideal wife or husband. I'm just going to put that out there. Whether it ever actually comes to this or not, they do view you like that. Okay, they do see you guys as being like, you do have a fierce side to you, a fiercely loyal and independent personality. Okay, you guys are very self-sufficient. You do come across like you don't need no man or woman, but they know, like on one hand, you want them. They also feel like you two come from two totally different worlds. Okay, so you're definitely opposite in some way, but I don't feel like this person cares. Okay, as a side note, you guys are coming across to your person like you are gifted with your hands. So there is something that you guys do with your hands that they think is amazing. Okay, that's going to be different for all of you. Yeah. It's kind of like, okay, it's kind of got magician vibes. Like they don't know how you can create and do what you do with your hands, but they feel like you're gifted in that way. Well, also they love your guys' walk. That's also coming through. All right, let's see. They're like, you make me feel some type of way. Okay, and I don't feel like they feel that with just anybody. All right, so they also view you guys as being like elusive. Okay, there's definitely this mysteriousness to you. They know that you only let so many people close to you and you only reveal what you want to reveal. And you like it that way. They also see you guys as being a thrill seeker. Okay. So you like things that get your adrenaline going, which gets their adrenaline going. Oh, and then we also have my wifey or hubby material. Oh, and how befitting. Okay, I did not plan that. Like that they would align like that as well. That's awesome. And then we have you guys, they see you as having an intimidating and sexy stare. You're dominant until you meet your match. Okay, and like I said, again, ideal partner. That's how they see you. Group 3, I'm spilling the tea on your person. Okay. All in all, though, like with the sunflower here, I feel like they just feel like they're happiest when with you, okay? I feel like you bring out the best of them. All right, let's take a look at the message cards. What would they say to you in regards to how they view you right now? Okay, they say, I just wish things were different. Okay. So that could be with what's currently going on, this back and forthness. I feel like you guys also are going through some kind of back and forthness as well. Oh wait, that is about you. I feel like they're also going through their own back and forthness is what I mean to say. See, it's such a mirroring connection. It's like, it's easy to get it mixed up. All right, they say, I think so, yes. So that's kind of like, one minute they do feel like you're on the same page, and then the next minute they're not sure, hence the gray card. It's kind of like that. I think so. They say they're obsessed with your body. Okay, so I feel like they're a very physical person. They say, I still don't have all the answers. They are waiting for you. Now they say they're in so much pain. That's what I was picking up on. Like, it feels like, okay, this isn't going to go for all of you because it's a general reading, but, you know, with how they view you guys as one minute being happy, the next minute going through stuff, it's kind of like I felt like that's their energy as well, though. Like, it's not just you guys. This person's also healing and dealing, so they can finally move forward, you know, with this Knight of Cups energy and put forth, you know, action to making this something for real. Then they say, I need more time. Okay, so as much as they want this with you, it's kind of like this person is also going through some stuff to where they don't feel like they can quite give you what you deserve. But it's interesting because that's also like how it's coming across that they view you as well. So it's kind of like you both are kind of going through something similar right now, where no matter how much you guys want this, it's kind of like it's not the right timing because of that back and forthness, you know. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.